bodies up as one. We'll love for our time and say our goodbyes. With you. It was a half pick throw because I messed up the whole chorus, you know? It was a crappy chorus run. You know, you're in the middle of it, forgetting your own words. I'm going to blame that one on YouTube also. Why the frig not, right? We're here doing it. I might as well blame it on the tuber, you know? Because they're just a bunch of choochies, you know what I mean? Like when you find a bunch of choochies and you're like, where are the choochies? Right there, the tubes. Like some people call them the screw tubes. I don't know who calls them that. But anyway, guys, what did you think of You? This is a song I wrote many years ago. And it is a pretty song. It's on one of my albums. I'm just not sure which album it is. I did a couple really, really crazy early albums. One called The Reservoir, where I played with these two guys, Jay Berta and Dave Valley, both really great musicians. Jay was a bass player. Dave was a sick drummer. And we played in this trio. It was really cool. And back then, we were a power trio. I was doing all this stuff on the guitar but I wasn't doing it like I am now. I wasn't able to play like I play. Back then I was trying. I was just trying to do it. And it's funny. I found a lot of the bootleg stuff. We used to record everything. And it's solid. Like, it's solid. My guitar playing's okay. My acoustic, my strumming and my rhythm has always been straight. It's just the rhythm, the lead is what takes time. That's something nobody realizes how hard it takes to, become capable when you're playing lead guitar. And but what I mean by that is to feel comfortable enough to just go and just play along with something without fear. And there's always this little bit of hesitation when you're starting where you're like, I want to play well. I want to figure out how to jam and I want to figure out how to do it. And it takes a little time in order to keep those phrases going and to finish them off. That was the thing. The biggest thing is the phrases. I'd start phrases solid. And then I just wouldn't find that final note. And that's something I've gotten better at. I'm still not doing it perfect. Sometimes you tell everything's live improvisation here. So I'm just going with the flow and playing whatever's coming out of the guitar. But I'm closing out my phrases better these days than I did when I was younger. And that's because we all are in search of the greatest version of ourselves, which is the GOAT that we can be. You want to be the GOAT that you can be. The greatest of all time of Mark Pires. Okay. I'm not interested in going through life and just doing it halfway and just saying, oh, I got it done. I went and I worked at Dunkin' Donuts and, I served people that came in and got coffee. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. But for me, the greatest version of me is doing it all. Selling real estate by day, coming out here and taking a half hour to an hour and doing something, creating a bit of peace in my life and a little bit of happiness for hopefully people out there. And that is me reaching for the GOAT of me. Okay. And I may have already passed that time. I don't know. Maybe I'm still in search of that connection. But for me, it's the ultimate daily search to find the greatest version of yourself. Okay. And Messi did it today. He's done a lot in his life. He's been extremely successful throughout his career. So I'm not thinking in my mind that all of a sudden he reached some pinnacle. Yeah, he did one of the things he never accomplished. That's all that happened today. But he proved again that he's the greatest. And why? Let's talk about why Lionel Messi is the greatest. And he may not be the greatest, but a greatest. He's the greatest version of Lionel Messi. Okay? And it's because he worked. And he continued to work day in and day out. Yeah, he had the accolades. Yeah, he made the friggin' ridiculous amount of money. But he never took his foot off the pedal. He just kept driving. And you know what the crazy thing is? You look at the people like that. You look at the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryant. These people, they worked at a different level off the court, off the field, in order to provide and create something that was unbelievable to watch. It was unbelievable to watch Kobe Bryant do what he did. And to watch Michael Jordan, the greatest to me of all time, to watch that dude just dismantle a team by himself. And he had his team around him, but the way he could do it alone was ridiculous. And, you know, this Messi guy too, the way he moves at the ball. Ronaldo's another guy. I have it over here on TikTok. It's actually a poll. Who do you guys think the greatest is? Is it Messi, Ronaldo? Is it, who's the other guy? Maradona? Or you've got Pele? To me, Pele, if you look at his numbers, they're ridiculous. Ridiculous. And he had something like 636 goals in 645 games. Something stupid like that. Like he scored in almost every single game. And it was just, you know, his stats speak volumes about him, you know. But outside of that, each of these people worked off the pitch, off the field, off the court, just as hard, if not harder, than they did on the court. And because it's game time scenario all the time. So for me, I show up here and I'm just trying, I guess, to reach towards whatever is the greatest version of myself by showing up here every day and continuing this journey with you guys. And within that, we get into a lot of crazy stuff. And I'm continuing to get better every single day I play guitar. Isn't that weird? That every day you guys are with me, I'm improving as we're hanging out together and playing music. Because I don't have any script. I don't have any idea of what I'm going to play. So every night it's what can my mind create and then can I recreate on that guitar? Because I've explained to you guys before how this works. I hear it and then I play it. Not all the time. But when that happens, it's pretty freaking crazy. Other times I'm just noodling around. Like tonight, I'm noodling around. But sometimes you can tell when it's happening. Like eyes closed and I'm just feeling it. Making a lot of dirty faces and just like I'm into that zone where I'm hearing something and then I'm just immediately going to it on the guitar. And the craziest thing about that is I know nothing about the guitar. I don't know what notes it is that I'm hearing. I have no idea. I have to recreate the sounds in my head that just came out a couple seconds before I'm playing them. That is live improvisation. Everybody thinks live improv is just like, ooh, wow, in that. Yeah, it is in the second. But you're seeing the future. You're into the future by a few seconds at least. And everybody else in the world is astonished. But you've already seen it. You've already created it. It just didn't come to light yet. But it did in your mind. That's how every single musician who creates live. And if it's good, if it's something that's really, really capturing your emotion, and you could see, you could feel them elevating themselves to a new level in that second, yeah, that's exactly what's going on right there. They're seeing into the future, musically. And it's a beautiful thing. I only wish I knew what the hell I was playing. It would be kind of cool, you know? I did figure out today, and we do have to wrap this up because it's already the end of the show. It's almost 59 minutes in. Are you kidding me? Guys, I figured out the chords today to Santa's on the Run, so I may wind up playing it for you guys live tomorrow. We'll see. That being said, this was an awesome show. I appreciate you guys. Remember, we do this every night of the year for 1,448 days in a row. So follow if you can on TikTok, share on YouTube, and see if we can get some more people out here to join us on this mission to build some positivity in this negative world. Andrew Golden, Barella, Bradley Smith, Jeffrey Flissick, Kill It and Grill It, Jacqueline Grace, Pamela Swan, Renee Woods, S. Coop, and I'm going to throw out a Trish Killian because I think I saw Trish Killian out there. Oh, my freaking phone. My camera's off again. Are you kidding me? What are we talking about over here? This is like the second time that's happened tonight. Anyway, till tomorrow, fam and friends, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. No, it's not. It's just Mark Pires. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and I see Renee too. See you tomorrow, fam and friends. Have a great night. You got to go.